Hey guys, it's Philip Fortenberry, Fatherhood Revolution. Have you ever felt like it only happens to you? Well, that's not true, because it truly happens to all of us. We all have problems, and it's usually with the relationships that are the tightest, the closest to us, the ones where we get hurt the most, and the ones where we cause the most pain. And so I don't want you to think that it happens to you and you alone. You're probably really not that unique, okay? And what I've learned is that all of our problems are very similar in nature. And so that's one of the things that makes the testimony so powerful, is whenever somebody hears my testimony of overcoming the pain of my past, or maybe even a relationship problem that me and my wife had early on in our marriage when we almost ended up divorced, or even the time that my son held me accountable, it becomes so powerful in other people's lives. Why? Because there's something liberating about realizing it's not just me. We all have struggles. I'm no different than you. Now, further down the road towards healing, further down the road, my family's really tight and doing good now. Absolutely. But it wasn't without that road being very hilly, very rocky and rough at times, okay? And so it is by the blood of the Lamb and the word of the testimony that Satan has overcome. Now that's Revelation 12:11. By the blood of the Lamb that cleanses me from my sin. And the word of the testimony sets me free from the shame and the false guilt of the sins that were committed against me. So I don't want you to think that it's only you. That's not true. It's all of us. We're all in this thing together, this thing called life, trying to figure out how to deny myself, pick up my cross, and follow Jesus. And so after you've taken accountability, I'm going to tell you the next best thing you can do is not just walk that out, not just saying I'm sorry, but change, but then also just have got to invade your child's life. You've got to spend time with him or her. And you're the most important man in their life. And they may push back and blow back against you some, but I'll tell you, don't stop pursuing them. It's not the money you spend on them that's going to make the difference. It's the time you spend with them. They're never going to forget the times that you shared together. So this is Philip Fortenberry with Fatherhood Revolution, encouraging you, you can do it. Don't give up. Keep on walking. Keep both eyes on Jesus and put one foot in front of the other, and you will get there. And reminding you also, don't forget the kid next door who has no dad. He needs you, and I used to be that kid.